Hey, morning, everybody. Do you have struggles with challenging conversations with people, situations, performance? Maybe performance is not where it needs to be. Maybe there was a one off situation with somebody. Maybe there's a pattern of behavior. Maybe there is anything like that going on with people that report to you. When I was younger, I didn't handle confrontation well. And so anytime there was a discussion with me about my performance, I took it as somewhat confrontational and a little defensive and all that kind of thing. And so then when I transitioned into supervision, management, leadership, I also viewed the conversation I was having from my perspective that I was being confrontational with them, right? So then that made me want to rethink having that conversation. How do I have it without confronting, of which I didn't really like? Because confrontation typically turns into sometimes people feel judged, uh, that kind of thing. So what I would tell you is, if you have a person that you need to have a conversation with for whatever reason, performance, like I said, a one-off, maybe it's a relationship, maybe it's an attitude. As a leader, it's really important that you check, did you set the right expectations in the first place, right? Have you as a leader communicated to this person what the expectations are for them in the beginning? And if you haven't, then you need to go back and take care of that first. So then once you set the expectations and they understand it and you've confirmed they understand it, then if you have to have a conversation about performance or meeting expectations, that kind of thing, it shouldn't be that difficult. It may not be easy, but it shouldn't be that difficult. But the other thing about it that I've seen a lot of leaders and managers that struggle with confrontation and struggle with difficult conversations is they put them off. They delay them. They think the problem will go away or maybe it will solve itself. So rather than have that conversation at the time when they feel they need to have it, they delay it, extend it, deny it, whatever. The point is the problem doesn't go away on its own. And whatever the behavior is that you're going to have that conversation about, 99 times out of 100, it's going to keep going. It's probably going to get worse because now the other person feels somewhat emboldened because they feel like, oh, well, I've been behaving this way or performing this way. Nobody said anything, so I'll just keep doing it. The secret is if you can't have the conversation when it's a small problem, it's much harder to have it when it's a bigger problem. So think about a situation that you have. Make sure that your communication has been clear to the person, they understand it. Make sure that if you need to have a conversation, it's a lot easier to have small little corrections than one great big one. So I would just say don't be afraid of challenging or difficult or tough conversations with people on performance or behavior. Just think about what you're doing, retrace your steps, make sure there's clear understanding, and then address the problem as soon as you see that it's there. Make it a lot easier for you, short term, long term, and it makes it easier for the other person as well. So, hope this helped you in some way, provided some insight that might be helpful in your situation. And don't forget to check me out on LinkedIn. I post things on LinkedIn as well pretty regularly. YouTube channel down here below, and a link to my book is down there as well. So, anyway, thanks a lot. Take care. We'll see you again.